I think Facebook ads are the bee's knees. Moral of the story. Good morning, Internet. It's been a couple of days since I recorded a video, so I wanted to catch up and just chat for a few minutes on the way to work. Talk a little bit about Facebook ads and why I think they are so great. Because I think they are unbelievable. And I think business people as a whole struggle with them because it's really easy to run Facebook ads and get a whole bunch of impressions, right? But a business person is like, but I'm not seeing the sales. I'm not seeing the conversions. And I think a big part of that is that people don't appreciate how much targeting and the content that you're actually promoting affect their ability to convert. And so I think it's a big step to say that someone goes from scrolling through their news feed to buying your product in one go. So I think you got to romance the girl first, right? I think you have to give a reason for a person who's going through their news feed to stop. And what are they getting? They need to get something out of the content that's going through. So if you're a company who has targeted the right person, you have to quickly share your value proposition, right? What is it that, or you have to give them something right off the bat. You got to give them a discount or give them a piece of information on how to do something they don't know how to do, or entertain them, or some reason that they should stop and keep going so that you can keep storytelling to them. And so I think social media is really on first contact is a way to get people interested in you, and you can drive them somewhere where you can get some data from them so you can continue targeting them and grow that relationship. It's a relationship building thing, right? The social media part is still social. You as a brand or a company have to come off as a social being that is providing value. I think Wendy's is a pretty great example right now on Twitter, because they are social mediaing it up, right? They are, when someone asks them, hey, I mean, it's mostly jokes about other restaurants, right? When they say, hey, what should I get at Burger King? Their answer almost always is something along the lines of directions to Wendy's, or a lift to Wendy's, or something along those lines. They've become social, right? All of a sudden this brand has an identity, has a persona that people now are just tweeting at them just to get the funny response. And it's working. I mean, I haven't seen their sales numbers, but I guarantee it's working. So, and that costs the person behind the tweets. It literally costs $0 of ad spend. They aren't, I mean, they are advertising, but they aren't advertising that. So the point is, brands have to realize that they are not just using social media to broadcast themselves. It has to be an invitation. It has to be a connection. You have to connect with your audience. And that's hard. It's not as easy as putting your name on a billboard or something along those lines, but it's a ton more effective. It's not easy, but it's gonna work. I think Facebook ads are the bee's knees. Moral of the story. I might do some how-tos. That would be good. How-tos on Facebook ads and how-tos. You know, I think one thing that's kind of frustrating about the Facebook ads world is it feels slimy. When you go on the internet and learn about Facebook ads, it's almost always a guy. It's always a guy, it feels like, who's in his 20s, maybe 30, and he's promising like the world. And I'm like, that's not real life. But then why is he making a video course? If he's making so much money selling stuff on Amazon, why is he making a video course for people and trying to sell it for $297 or $3,000? Like, I think your e-commerce is not quite as good as you act like it is. Really what it is marketing hasn't changed. It's just the method, the mediums that we use to market. It's always been word of mouth and friends' recommendations and ads getting our attention, and then telling us a story and how this brand's story intersects with our story. And now we're trying to figure out how to do that in the context of a Facebook world, a Instagram world, a Snapchat world, a whatever the next platform world is. We'll try to figure that out too. Maybe it's Musical.ly. That's what all the middle schoolers are using, right? So anyway, that's the world as I see it, and kind of I get excited about it. I really do. I like the idea of helping businesses tell those stories. And so, yeah. So question of the day is, what's your favorite story that a brand has told you recently that really connected with you? Maybe you bought something, maybe you just thought it was funny and it's something that got you thinking. Let's talk about it down in the comments, and I hope to connect. So, and that's one thing, I haven't got enough people commenting, and I really like comments. I really want this to be interactive. I want this to be building kind of a community of Christian side hustlers, right? Of people who don't want to be slimy business people on the side, but people who want to really use their faith and explore kind of life outside of the corporate 9-to-5 world, and what that looks like when we still keep our faith in our family is important, and seeing our life as mission, and as the businesses we're trying to run as mission. And yeah, and maybe that's a small sect, but I kind of think it's bigger. I think there's a lot of people who are not happy in the 9-to-5 world, and or maybe you're not happy, are not content in the 9-to-5 world, and want to check out the other options out there. And so maybe I'm wrong, but I'd like to find those people. So that's what I'm looking for. So help me find those people. If you know any of those people, let me know, and tag them, or talk to us about what you think about that. Anyway, hope you have a great one.